guys, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to be looking at the all-new 2018 Ford F-350 with the 6.7 liter diesel engine that this one comes with. Start the tour up front here where the magic happens. This is that 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel that has a power output of 440 horsepower and 925 pound-feet of torque, which, I mean, even in these days, that's a massive amount. If you do get this truck configured with the double rear wheel in the back, then you actually can get upwards of 30,000 pounds towing capacity. So this truck does have quite a bit of versatility, and that towing capacity is just monstrous, even in this segment. Come around to the front. This is going to have that keyless entry, so you just, you know, touch there, and then you just grab the back of the handle and that'll unlock. As you can see here, you do have those power adjustments for the seats, so the one touch back and forth, up and down, lumbar and all of that. You do get memory adjustments for the seat, door lock controls, window controls up here, controls for the mirrors, and they are power folding. And then if we look down here, we got the control for the brake, the hood release, power adjustments for the pedals. The bed is automated, and we'll kind of see that in a few minutes. And then you do get your light control and your cruise control and all that. But we can step in here. The step-in height's pretty high, so, you know, just like all the other trucks, I'd recommend to get some side steps on it. But we can push the push start button down here, and that 6.7 liter will fire right up. And then we can kind of look at this instrument cluster right here that'll give us all the information that you need in the truck. You got the little rev limiter on that side, you got the tachometer on the right side, and you do have a little digital thing right here in the middle with the shifter right here. And you can stroll through this to basically find any information that you want to have on the truck. And even also, as I'm scrolling through this, it's given literally any bit of information that you'd want to have while you're driving around this truck. And then this is for that. This actually does have the adaptive cruise control, so you can set that via here. You got your Bluetooth voice command controls, and then you do have your radio controls right here. We can see our four-wheel drive shifter with trailer brake controls. And then we can kind of come down here to look at the dual zone climate with the different settings for that, heated and air conditioned seats. And then you do get your volume controls and tune controls for the radio. And it's got this little touch screen that you can control everything on the truck via here. And these can be optioned out with the navigation on them. And you have all your apps and everything. And then this does have the 12 volt as well as an outlet. Pop the glove box here. It's a dual glove box, so there's tons of storage space in this truck. And if you haven't noticed already, it is finished in this kind of like nice brownish red leather. It's all throughout the truck. And you do get cup holders pretty much everywhere. And then the glove box right here has a ton of space in it. It's super deep. And then you get a few USBs here and extra storage in there. And then something that's really neat is you do get all these auxiliary switches up here. And then you got all the light controls and everything. And this does actually have panoramic sunroof, which you can actually have the shade go all the way back, or you can open the sunroof as well if you want that. Something that's actually really neat is when you put the truck into reverse, just pop it into reverse, and you notice that it says the park sense is on. But you come over to the middle screen here, and you get a backup camera, but not only that, you get bird's eye view, and you can actually scroll through all these different cameras, so you can see every single angle on the truck that you need to see. So it makes moving this truck, parking this truck, and everything super easy because you can just see everything that's around you. Okay, so hopping over to the back here, we can come back here to see all these seats, and they do fold up to give you extra storage underneath. And you've got plenty of leg room and everything here, and you do get more USB ports. Heated seats back here, 12 volt. And then you do get another outlet in the back there. And so you've got all this storage and space back here, and you could very, very comfortably fit 3 people back here. There's actually there's not really a little hump in the middle or anything, so there's tons of leg room and everything, so it's a great place to be, just like the front is as well. Coming around to the back, which you can see the backup camera that we went over, and then those parking sensors that are in the rear. What I thought was really cool is it actually does have an automated tailgate. So you just press this twice, and the tailgate will actually lower down for you. And then this is all covered in plastic, so I don't want to take it out, but this is actually a step that you can pull out, so it's easier to get in the back of the truck. And a lot of them will actually come with the handle too that you can get up, so you can get into that truck bed a lot easier. And then you do notice there's lights in the bed of the truck, and then if you notice up there, there's that rear sliding window, and then that cargo camera in the back there as well. And okay, so here we are setting off in the all-new 2018 F-350, and this specific one is actually a Platinum Edition, so it's pretty much one of the highest up editions that you can get in this truck. I know they're releasing the new limited edition and everything, but I actually haven't seen any of those on the ground yet, so I haven't really had a chance to even look at one of those in person. But honestly, you know, first impressions, this truck is really, really comfortable, and I actually really love the panoramic sunroof, because it lets a lot of light into the truck and everything, and so it makes it feel a lot more open than compared to a lot of other trucks that I have been in. Another thing that I'm noticing is it's got a lot. It's, you know, 900 pound-feet of torque. It's got a lot of torque, and it's all available at a really low end actually. I noticed that it was all available at 1800 RPMs, and so you don't even really get on this, and it just gets up and goes and moves, and so you just kind of casually cruise on it, and you're not really getting on the throttle all that much or anything like that. You know, interior material wise, it's all really very nice. The fit and finish is really nice, and all the materials actually, you know, they feel really durable, and so this truck feels like something that, you know, you could actually use, you know, beat up a little bit, and it's still gonna, you know, hold together and everything, and that's something that I really like about this truck. And yeah, I know I went over that 360-degree camera system and all that, but I thought that was really neat, because it gives you that whole view and everything, and so it makes, you know, parking this truck and maneuvering this truck a lot easier, because this is actually a really big truck, and pulling this truck out, I actually was in a really tight space, and I mean, those cameras, you know, made it so much easier to get out of that space and everything. Okay, now, and as we get up to a bit higher speeds, the ride quality is a little bit more on the bumpy side, but that's kind of what you expect with a heavy-duty truck. Is you don't buy a heavy-duty truck because it's going to ride super smooth. You do want that stiffness in the back so that you can take heavier loads on the back. You can tow bigger trailers and all that. But yeah, you definitely do notice that with the ride quality, it is a little bit bumpier than, you know, compared to a half-ton or even a three-quarter ton. But I mean, it's by no means an uncomfortable truck to drive or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to jump on the interstate here just to get it up to a little bit higher speed so we can see how it drives there. And there is a bit of traffic right now, so I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to do any crazy acceleration or anything like that. But what this traffic does kind of show me is that I am noticing now that blind spot monitoring, which is really nice because it keeps popping up in my mirror telling me that someone's in my blind spot. These mirrors are huge and they show you pretty much everything, but it's still definitely a nice feature to have in this truck. Yeah, and this truck, like I said, you really don't have to get on it. It just moves, and it just has so much power, and that's what you want with a truck that you're going to be towing with and everything like that. So this truck definitely has more than enough power for, you know, what I would say most people need. I would even say this truck's, you know, power-wise seemed a bit overkill for what most people would need. There we have it, everyone. everyone, the all-new 2018 Ford F-350. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. And I will see all of you in that next video.